Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I'm going to do my best to keep this as short and as sweet and just as beautiful as possible. Should you summon on the Dragon Ball Heroes banner? Now, couple of caveats to this video is right off the rip. The time of recording, you can see 2:41 p.m. 2:41 on November 12th, I believe it is. So, things could change between now and then, okay? But I wanted to make this, and I'll probably end up putting this out tomorrow, just to kind of put my thoughts and views and feelings out there. And you guys can let me know in the comments below if you agree, disagree. You know, you can tell me to go to hell. You can tell me that, oh, yeah, you know, I never thought of that before. But I wanted to go over this real quick. So if we look at this banner, if you are unfamiliar with the Dragon Ball Heroes crossover summon banner, they operate a little differently. Forgive the mobile view here. I'm going to do my best, right? So forgive the crude view. But generally, on just like a normal yellow coin or red coin banner, so Dokkan Fest or Legendary Summon, usually it's a 5% featured and a 5% featured and 5% unfeatured rate, right? So in any given slot, you have a 10% chance, and of that 10%, essentially it's a 50% chance to be a featured SSR, 50% chance to be a non-featured SSR, and then generally, it is a 95% chance in the guaranteed slot of being an unfeatured SSR. So when you pull that featured unit in the last slot, I mean, I guess you got quote-unquote kind of lucky, right? Like the RNG was with you. And then the SR and R rate, they don't really matter. So that is kind of the deal with this. So on the Dragon Ball Heroes banner, it's 7% featured and then 3% unfeatured, which basically means you have a very good chance of pulling a featured unit in any given spot, right? In any slot you'd pull an SSR, more than likely you're going to pull a featured unit. More times, 7 times to 3. And then in that last slot is that it is a 100%, that is 100% chance to pull a featured SSR. So if we go back to last year, you had a 100% chance of pulling the top 6 units, right? And then I guess actually it's a 10 featured unit deal, right? So yeah, the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you had of the 10 units, you had a 100% chance of pulling one of 10. And in the other slots, you can only pull these other units. So they're not just like traditional, banner, like you couldn't pull like Garlic Jr. or something on this summon. This is the traditional blue coin banner, and that is another thing I want to bring up. Blue gacha coins. So one of the few banners in the game that provides you blue gacha coins. The blue gacha coins at this point in the game's life cycle are, I don't want to say useless, but you can only exchange them for Elder Kais. So Elder Kai is obviously very, very nice, but there are so many ways to get Elder Kais in this game. What they want you to do is they want you to use your blue coins on Elder Kais because, hey, guess what? Every single one of these units, every last one of them, yeah, looking at it now, it's literally every single one of them requires Elder Kais or Grand Kais or Sleepy Kais, right? There's not one of these units that has a farmable super attack. Kind of wild, right? So, again, so you kind of, the crux of this video is like, should you summon? Well, let's look at the units, right? So you've got Super Saiyan 4 Vegito there over on the left. He's the leader of the crossover category. Now, the crossover category is a pretty fun category to run. It encompasses all of these Dragon Ball Heroes units, plus like a lot of other cool units, like AGL Bardock comes to mind. Like, there's a lot of other crossover units. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta from, Dragon Ball Raging Blast, I think he's from. So there's a slew of other units. Super Saiyan 3 Broly, I believe, is on the crossover category. So all of these units that aren't really on Dragon Ball Heroes, but are they're like fringe Dragon Ball Z characters, right? They're all on this category, right? They're from other games, right? Xenoverse, that kind of thing, right? Or other, non-canon movies and non-canon pieces of a show and stuff like that. So that's what the crossover category encompasses. It's a fun category, like I said. It's pretty fun to run. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is a support unit for the category, so he's similar to an STR Cooler. Not quite as good as STR Cooler, I would argue, which is another thing we will get to. But, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, pretty good, right? He does raise defense on super attack, and y'all are just, you can look it up if you want. You're just going to have to take my word for it on this one, right? Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, pretty good, right? I do like him. He can hold his own even in, like, Patara Extreme SPR, right? So he's pretty good, right? Super Saiyan 4 Broly. Now, Super Saiyan 4 Broly is one of these units. You have to run him with other Grade A power units. If you are not running him with other Grade A power units, I don't know what you're doing, right? There's really no point in running him in any other situation, because that's when he's really going to ramp up his power, right? So he's going to be doing multiple super attacks. The only problem with this guy is his, you know, he's strictly a slot 2 or slot 3 unit, because he has no defense. Like all of the other Brolys in the game, right? He has no defense before he super attacks, or very, very little defense. No percentage buff of his defense, right? It all comes on super attack. And I believe he only massively lowers defense on his super as well, so he's not raising defense on super. So SS4 Broly, he can be quite damaging, you know, in the right situation. You get him, you know, around a couple of Super Saiyan 4 Vegitos. Pretty good, right? And then again, I should point out, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, a mainstay as well on that Grade 8 power team. You know, I know that I would say he's better than all 3 of those Grade 8 power Easy A's that just recently came out on Global. So kind of moving on to the rest of the list there, we've got Super Saiyan 4 Bardock and Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. Both pretty good. Gohan, again, they're all reliant on being on these Grade 8 power teams, pretty much, right? So, except for Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, right? Because he's the leader of the crossover category. He's, you know, you really want to run him on the crossover, or at least with crossover units, for sure, because he buffs them up. But Super Saiyan 4 Bardock and Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, they really want to be run alongside other Super Saiyan 4, you know, crossover Dragon Ball Heroes units, right? That's kind of the point. And then there's like Demon King Dabura, and then you have Thickness Darkness Toa, right? So you've got, I mean, let's just kind of look at both of these units. So Thickness Toa is a pretty good support unit, you know, in the right circumstance, if the RNG is with you, you know, she can get you 50% attack and defense and 3 keys. So she's quite a good support unit. I would argue her and then Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, I think easily the best of the batch of these last units. And then you've got, you know, this Demon King Dabura. It's like, is he really a mainstay on any team? I'll wait. No, he's not, right? Is he like a mainstay on Extreme AGL? Not really, right? I mean, his link set is wild. You know, he's pretty good. He can be solid in like a Super Battle Road situation. But then you've got like, you know, the Demon Demigra, and then you've got like Super Mira, and then, you know, I keep going back to these guys, you know, the Dark Mask King, Black Mask Saiyan. Dark Mask King can be pretty good, you know, pretty solid defensively, you know, if you get him next to the Black Mask Saiyan or any other Dragon Ball Heroes units. But I don't know, man. All of these units are very reliant on being run with other, you know, Dragon Ball Heroes / crossover category units. And then if we kind of move down to the unfeatured units, very few of these units are really meta relevant anymore. So you've got, you know, this Super Pycon, man. I mean, he's whatever, right? Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. This guy Dokkan Awakens into Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. The guy in the top, you know, this guy here. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks is who he Dokkan Awakens into. There is speculation he'll get an Easy A, but we shall see. They've never done an Easy A during this Dragon Ball Heroes celebration. And then you have, you know, is that Janembu? That's Baby Janemba. And then you've got Kid Buu Babidi, and then you've got Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, you know, and the list goes on, right? Are you running any of these guys? Are you really running any of these guys? If you're running Super Saiyan 3, I could easily see you running this Int Gohan, this AGL Trunks, and definitely this Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. This Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he was considered like a top 3 TUR in the game at one point, right? So he guards, he stuns, he links up pretty well. He's isn't over in a flash unit, right? Super Saiyan 3. Links up very well with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So them as a 1-2 combo in Extreme Super Battle Road is actually pretty good, right? and this guy gets damage reduction per Dragon Ball Heroes unit on the team. This guy's pretty damn good. So if you can run him with one other Dragon Ball Heroes unit on the team, he's pretty solid, right? Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, unfortunately, is fodder. I love her, but the Supreme Opie of Time, not really meta relevant too much anymore. If you've got her maxed out, like fully Rainbowed Link level 10, sure, I mean, maybe. But she does massively raise defense on Super, I suppose that's nice, but when you're rocking, you know, a 7,000 defensive stat, what good is that? You know what I mean? This guy aged like the day after he came out, right? You know, Sealess is actually still pretty good. Fu is okay. Golden Metal Cooler, pretty good. You know, Vegeta, at the very least, Vegeta, he's a support unit. And he does stack defense. Goku, same thing, except he stacks attack, which is goofy, right? Some of these units down here, they are, you know, pretty much this little cluster right here. So the Goku, the Vegeta, the Vegex, the Gohanks, and I forget what all of their names are, but those bottom 5, right, this little cluster of units here, they are getting their Dokkan Awakenings, right? Or they're, so you know, they could be good. We know nothing about them yet, so maybe this video is a bit premature, but the thing about it is like you look at a unit like, I don't know, like Super Saiyan, or Super Vegeta, or for instance, like the new Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta, coming to global here pretty quick, probably in the month of December or January, we shall see. You know, and then you've got like Dokkan Fest Kefla, right? The new tech Kalen Caulifla, you know, Dokkan Fest Kefla. Like, she is crazy when she is Kefla, right? You know, Kalen Caulifla, she's kind of whatever, just defensive stacker, but dude, Kefla is wild. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And you've just got a lot of units coming up, man, that just far supersede these units, dude. Far and away. And they are mainstays. Like, Super Vegeta is a mainstay. Like, he is a pure Saiyans leader, dude. The best team. That's the best category in the game, hands down. Pure Saiyans is. You know, it encompasses pretty much all the best units in the game. All the Gokus, all the Vegetas, right? And then, you know, a handful of Universe 6 Saiyans and stuff like that. But it's the Goku and Vegeta category is what it is. And it's crazy, right? It's crazy good. If you want to beat Extreme Super Veteran of Pure Saiyans, you're going to make sure you want to have, you know, Super Vegeta on your team. And I go back to him because, dude, he's setting the precedent now. In the same way that, like, the GT Super Saiyans, you know, kind of raised the bar of what Dokkan Fest TUR should be. You know, I think Vegeta raised it even a bar higher, right? Or at least a little bit higher. The GT Super Saiyans are still crazy good. Almost a full calendar year later, if you can believe that. So what, like 9 months later or something, they're still crazy good. So, my whole point, you've probably kind of guessed at this point, but like, if you're free to play, are you summoning on this banner? Are you really summoning on this banner? What they could do is they could drop a blue coin banner and just have kind of, you know, these whatever awakenings, because these 5 will be featured on the banner. Like, guaranteed will be featured on the banner. And then you're going to have, you know, pretty much, what, 5 other units that are either, they're going to be new units probably, right? So we'll see how cool they are. You know, another thing to point out is it's not even like their animations are really all that cool. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is cool. Like, he's a cool concept, a cool unit, you know, nice unit, solid. It's not like his animations are crazy or anything. Like, what are we doing here, right? Like, I mean, they're not. I mean, are they Tech Gogeta animations? Like, no. Like, they're not. Are they even, like, Super Vegeta animations? Are they Kefla animations? Are they, you know, LR Janemba animation? Like, no, dude. I don't know, man. Unless they take a big step up in power creep, dude, has just power crept the hell out of Dragon Ball Heroes units. When you're only summoning on them 1 time per year, it's just like, it's cool to have them, I guess, like, for collection purposes. You know, here on Global, there's almost no chance, unless you're dropping like 2, 3, 4K stones, there's no chance you'll summon all of them. There's no way. There is no way, dude, because at that 3% unfeatured rate, we've only ever had, what, 3 of these banners on Global, right? And they've been out since 2017. So, 3 banners, or is it only 2? Could only be 2. I'm forgetting. I think we had the special Super Dragon Ball Heroes banner, the World Mission banner. Like, we had that one. That was an extra Dragon Ball Heroes banner, right? Other than that, I think we've only had the 2, right? When they first came to Global, and then this one. So, you guys are going to have to look hard in the mirror and really ask yourself, do I want to summon And you know, if you want to go in and you want to try to pull one copy of each for the collector's value, I guess I don't blame you. That's going to be my goal. But if you're free to play, man, do not summon. I'm sorry, but don't summon on this banner unless it's wild, or unless they drop like a Dokkan Fest Heroes banner. Like that would be different, right? But this blue coin banner, dude, these blue coins are pointless. They're legitimately pointless. So I know that this video is, you know, getting a little long in the tooth here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, but let me know in the comments below what you think of all that. I'm not summoning, I'm not summoning hard. I want to, you know, pull the main featured units, and that's it. I'm not trying to rainbow all of these units. I don't think they're really worth it. So slap a like if you agree, or if you disagree, slap a dislike, you know, whatever. Consider subscribing if you're new. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Later.